All right, guys, this is your basic like sci-fi tier list. This is the big three: Star Wars, Harry Potter, and Lord of the Rings. We're ranking them all here. If you care what we have to say, watch, and if you don't know which ones you like, watch, and hopefully you learn something. And this is just what we think. We discuss some of the best moments, and yeah, I hope you enjoy.
All right, what's going on, guys? It's me and Siege here today. We're gonna be doing three of the most iconic sci-fi movies tier list, bro. We're gonna rank them all. This is from like a casual to intense perspective. We're not the most intense fans, but we're also not complete casuals. So we just want to give everyone opinion. So here we're gonna go. We're just
Get
Carter.
it,
We're just gonna start first, bro. Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. What do you think?
dude. I think this one gets shit on a lot just because it's like the first one. It's not much going on, but I fuck with this one heavy because it's just like it's just a vibe. Like you're just seeing Hogwarts for the first time, Diagon Alley. That shit's nice, bro. I love it.
Bro, I
It's just
guess
a vibe.
Dude, I agree, and we are gonna try and go somewhat quick so this doesn't take forever because there's a lot of movies we could obviously talk about these forever. But
Yeah.
I don't know, bro. I agree with you. It started it off, and I agree with you. The vibe, it started everything off. It's not my personal favorite, but I could throw it like a B.
I think yeah, B's
I
fair.
think it's
Like a mid B. Yeah, mid B.
I'm not gonna lie, for me, this one would drop a lot lower if it wasn't the start. But I think it does do one of the best jobs out of any movie to introduce a universe. I will say that. I
Agreed.
think it did a really good
Agreed.
job.
Yeah.
Um, all right, let's jump in. Number two, Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. What do you think?
I like this one. Personally, I wasn't the biggest fan of like the Gilderoy Lockhart scenes with
Yeah,
that dude. I thought he bugged. I thought he was like a little bit of a waste. But once they hit those chambers, bro, like it that's when the movie really starts. When they enter those chambers, it's fucking game on. I love that. I love that the later half of Chambers, to be honest. Like the scene with the spiders is pretty cool as well in the
all right.
forest.
I'm gonna be honest, dude. Again, not my favorite. I think the flying car stuff's cool. To me, it was a little childish. It was, in my opinion. I think it was a
Yeah.
little childish. Not my favorite. To be honest, in my opinion, my least favorite Harry Potter. So I would throw it in the C probably.
Yeah, I mean, in my eyes, yeah, this one's just slightly below Sorcerer's Stone for me.
And the
I
other thing,
love I
all
love
right,
the ending, but just everything before is kind of a filler. Felt
yeah.
like
And here's what I'm gonna say, bro. I think C's fair because, dude, this list does have some elite movies. So like,
it does.
if we were doing like a lot more movies, it probably could be higher. But we got to think about the elite company that it's in.
Oh yeah,
All right,
100%.
Harry Potter 3 and the Prisoner of Azkaban. I just want to say, I like this movie, but
Yeah.
I think it is overhyped. I think it is
Mm.
overhyped.
I mean, it's no Goblet of Fire by any means, but it's fucking good. It's a good one. I liked Sirius Black's like development
Yeah,
in that one.
I think Sirius Black. I think Sirius Black's a great character,
Yeah,
and I think the way
and
they
Lupin,
introduced him.
especially Lupin too.
Yeah, dude, I think it's good. To me, this one, dude, like,
I would put this
I
like
think Harry
I would
Potter
put
fan
this a B.
B. I'd say over, and we are gonna do them in order. So I would give this over that one. I don't know.
Yeah,
Maybe I could move
yeah.
it up to A, but
Mm,
I don't
yeah,
know.
that one's questionable. It's either top of B or bottom A,
Bro,
like around there.
you know the hardcore fans think that's the best movie. Did you know that?
No way they think it's Azkaban.
Yeah, that's
There's
what the hardcore fans. That's what they say it is the best
no,
movie.
They say it's Goblet of Fire. I
No, they
thought.
don't, dude. They say it's Prisoner of Azkaban.
Oh
I don't
my.
necessarily get it. I think it's a good movie. It's
I
not the
mean, the
top for
book,
me.
the book was probably amazing. That's probably why they probably loved the book.
That's probably true.
Yeah,
I thought the time traveling stuff was really cool. But all right, next one. What do you think of Goblet of Fire?
this one's fucking amazing.
Are you gonna throw
There's
it in
nothing.
S?
It's nothing short of a masterclass. I mean, you got Victor Crumb, you got Cedric Diggory, Harry Potter, Fleur Delacour,
Bro,
showdown of the century.
I
I mean,
think
what is not to like about it?
okay. I think the games are fire. I do think it's really good. I think it's when Harry Potter started to take a turn like into the adult world.
Hmm.
Um, yeah, man, I think it's really good. I don't quite think it's S, but I think it's A for sure.
I agree. It's a solid A.
I
I
think
think
it's a
this one.
solid A.
I think this one also too. Like the way Azkaban was a little darker. Like they just,
Yeah,
that's the whole theme is like they increasingly get more dark. The movies. Like the start of this one when they're at the Quidditch game and then the Dementors are there like
Yeah,
attacking the
that was
camps
a
like
great scene.
that sets the tone of the movie like that's a great yeah all around I love that movie
All right,
fucking great.
I think that's a good one. Here's where I think it's gonna be my first hot take. This is the one movie I think that's S tier in Harry Potter. I love Order of the Phoenix.
Okay.
I
Order's good. Order's good.
I'm up for listening to your opinion, but I just want you to hear me out, bro. When
Yeah.
Dumbledore comes in out of the fire and says you shouldn't be here tonight, Tom, I think that's the hardest line in any of the Harry
Oh my
Potters.
god.
That part is so
The
fire.
the orders are on their way. Oh my god, that shit's so hard. Yeah, no. That's the okay, similar to Chambers, I think this one really excels in the later half of the movie. Similar, I think it's
I
very
agree.
similar to Chamber of
I
Secrets
think
cuz it's just like I don't know, the beginning's a little slow, but the ending is like damn, this is intense, you know?
the part at the ministry, the like 30, 45 minutes or whatever they're at the ministry, I think is the best 30 or 45 minutes of Harry Potter.
Yeah. No,
I think
that was amazing. I mean, it's the only time they've really thrown down
yeah, I
up to
think
that point.
yeah, dude, and Dumbledore comes in. I we'll give it A. I'll I'll put it below Goblet
Mm,
of Fire for now, but I think it's
yeah.
above. I think it's
Okay.
above, but
Okay.
we'll leave it there for now. And
All
then
right.
all right, so number 6, Harry Potter and the God, what is this one called? Half-Blood Prince. I think
Half-Blood
it's
Prince.
solid. I think it's B. That's
I think
above
it's a good one. I don't know.
a
Would you put it
little.
above Azkaban? I don't
No,
know if
I'd put it
I
right
don't know if
here.
I would either.
I'd put it
Yeah.
right here. I think
Yeah.
I think it's great. Like I said, dude, my one thing about the Harry Potter series is there's not really any bad moments. It's pretty good all throughout. I just don't
Yeah.
think a lot happens in the I don't think a lot happens in the Half-Blood Prince. Like the Snape reveal is cool and everything, but again, like
Yeah.
in the later movies, it's not even Snape's coolest reveal. So like at the end of the day, like
True.
it's not even that crazy. It's all right, dude. Dumbledore's death was I don't know, dude. I mean, the only reason this movie like is up there to me or like would be higher is because of what number 7 does to like bring it full circle.
Mhm. I agree with that. Yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, yeah. There's some important. There's definitely important moments in this one. It's just like overall, I don't know. The movie it wasn't an A tier for me.
Well, just dude, you think about like all the stuff that happens in the series and the whole basis of this movie is like trying to find
Yeah.
the one memory to find how many Horcruxes there are. At the end of the day,
Yeah.
like yeah, that's like a good piece of information, but it's not crucial in my opinion.
Mhm.
So, I don't know, I enjoyed it, but we'll go on to the next one. Number 7, part 1. My thing about this
Mm.
movie is I just don't really like how they broke it up into multiple parts, but the most memorable part of this movie for me
Yeah.
is the opening, the like broomstick fight.
Oh yeah. No,
Yeah.
that scene. It's like it's crazy because it's the beginning of the end, and it's also like how they started it is out. Like Haggard on the motorcycle, bro, like coming and landing, picking up
Yeah.
Harry or delivering him. Like, dude, that I don't know. I agree with that. Like the way they fought midair was fucking nuts. And
Yeah.
then they were all disguised as Harry. It was even cooler.
I'd but like I said, dude, they broke it up and that's like really the best part of it by far to me. Oh, and then yeah, Dobby's death is at the end of this movie. That was pretty sad. But
Yeah, I think this one was really good. I mean, this was like the start of the search for the Horcruxes too,
yeah,
right?
I
Yeah.
think it's in B somewhere for me though. It's not in A.
Uh, I would say I don't know, man. This one might be above Azkaban for me.
All
It
right.
definitely Hollywood movies are fucking so
I don't think
good.
so, dude. I think it's below. I think this one, and then I
All
would
right.
put this one right here. I'd put part 2 right there. Part two's, in my opinion, it's great. The Battle of Hogwarts is awesome. Like, there's some really cool parts. Snape's reveal is the best part of this movie. I could maybe put this right here.
Is that part two you're moving around?
Yeah,
I think part two's got to be A, bro.
it's short, bro. And again, I don't like how it was broken up, but I think it's fine right there. I just the Snape's reveal is the best part of this movie for sure. And then yeah, dude, I don't know. I think it's right here. I really don't like when you
I mean,
destroy the world in one.
You got Neville slicing and dicing Nagini. You got fucking Harry just taking out Voldemort at the end. Like great ending too. Like the ending brought it together. Like he's at the train
Yeah.
station. I think it was a good one, bro. I think you got to put this A. Like low A is cool, but I think A.
All right,
There's no way you can put part two B.
All right, I'll leave it low A. And now we're gonna move into the next one. Here's Lord of the Rings. This one's gonna be so hard to do
Oh
because I
shit.
I don't know how all three of these are just not S. There's like,
Yeah, dude. I mean, you want to talk about cinematic perfection? Look no further with the Lord of the Rings series right here.
bro, the reason they didn't want to make a movie about it is they thought it was too epic to be adapted to the screen. They thought they couldn't do it, bro. Like in, oh my God. I mean,
Oh, they did it.
bro, literally, I'm just trying to think. Like number one, it's just the whole. It's so many epic moments. Like so many of the best sci-fi
Hmm.
moments in history are in this movie trilogy. Like
Yeah.
even just thinking about number one, bro, when they battle the troll in the Mines of Moria, dude, the
Hmm.
Belrog scene. Like I mean, I just I to
It's
me to
tough, bro.
bro, to me this is the worst one, but the lowest I can go is top of A.
I think yes, I agree because we know the last two in the series are the best. There's not
Yeah.
even a debate, but
I
yeah,
but like dude, even like cuz like I try and think about this sometimes like even like the Night Riders part like atop of the cliff when Frodo gets stabbed, like just the whole thing is
yeah,
just so good. The
it's
whole
good. Yeah, like the number one's really really fucking solid, but the other the two towers and Return of the King just blew it out of the water. It's
I
like not
mean,
even.
yeah, these two they have to be S. They have to be S. That's going to go there and this is going to go here.
Yeah,
Return of the King has to be my favorite movie of all time. It just
yeah,
it just like bro, it just I don't even like know where to start. There's just so many epic parts, bro. Number one, we'll start with the two towers and we'll try and start hurrying up a little bit, but I'm just gonna go, dude. You were literally getting Helm's Deep at the same time as the March of the Ents. Like, how is that even allowed?
yeah. It's unreal how they did that. They combined so many like crucial moments in the world in like Tolkien's universe like at the same time to where like you were seeing like just well, it would when it like in most movies you're swapping from like or a show you're swapping from something important to like some dialogue with the side characters like you're swapping back and forth between like the most important things it's like it's
I mean,
always it's always something that you have to see when you're watching.
bro, even the start. Like, I know you love the start, but the start just like sets it off, bro. You know which part
It
I'm
does.
talking about? The
Hmm.
mountain, and then you just see Gandalf flying down through the bottom of the mines. I mean, it just you can't beat it, bro.
You can't.
It's so
It's
good.
undefeated, bro. Gandalf the White, bro. Undefeated.
Dog, and then you go into Return of the King, you have the lighting of the beacons, you have Sam carries Frodo, you have the Battle of Pelennor Fields, you have oh, by the way, and there's also a ride of the Rohirrim in the Two Towers, which is like you watch that and you're like, how can it get better? And then they top it in Return of the King, and it's like, bro,
Yeah.
how do you even do that?
Yeah. Rider of here. Yes. The Rider of Hiram was. That was like when you're like, okay, we're in for a treat, but it's not over here. You
Dude,
know. You know there was more to be had. You knew it.
I mean, bro, just the short little speech he gives, the ride, like the whole thing is just so good. And then, bro, and then, dude, the Battle of Pelennor Fields ends, the undead come alive, and then they head to the Black Gate and they just run it back. Like
Yeah.
the movie's just too good. The dialogue's perfect. Like I just, not
Yeah.
enough good has been said about this.
Yeah. No
Uh,
debate. S tier for both of
for
those.
both of them. All right,
Yeah.
we'll move on. Phantom Menace,
Oh man. This one gets. First of all, we can start by saying the prequels get too much fucking hate.
way too much hate,
Um,
way too much.
absolutely carried. Um, I think Phantom Menace is probably not one of the fan favorites. I liked it a lot because it was one of the ones I watched the most, so I'm like a little biased. But I would say I think this one's I think Phantom Menace is a B. People will throw it in C, but I think it's a B.
All right. Well, the reason we might have to throw it in C is the list is getting a little top heavy.
It is.
Dude,
Uh,
I'm not gonna
I
lie, bro.
mean,
I know you said
you
you
gotta
like
remember
this.
we got Disney waiting on us, so they're gonna be filling the bottom half.
Yeah, but
You already know.
yeah,
I
I don't know.
mean,
I think Phantom Menace or Attack of the Clones has to go in C, and I like Attack of the Clones more.
all right. If you're doing that though, you got to put Phantom Menace.
It's top for sure.
It's in front of Chamber, yeah.
Yeah, I don't
All
know.
right, sure.
The pod
Yeah,
race is great. The pod race is great. Young Anakin's great. There's too much goofiness in it. The Darth Maul fight's one of the best fights.
and a lot
Uh,
of people hated the Jar Jar Binks
Yeah,
parts.
and
Like
that's what
thought he
I'm
was corny.
just the goofiness, like a little goofy.
Yeah,
I think it's way too hated on though. I think the battles are cool, but all
yeah.
right. So just to compare it, it's like that battle at the end of the Phantom Menace between like Jar Jar's friends and the clones.
Mhm.
The second half of Attack of the Clones, I think, is great. I think the whole point from when
Mhm.
they're in the arena on Geonosis to the end of the movie is great. The first
Yep.
half's a little goofy. I think it's cool when Obi-Wan goes and like sees where the clones are being made too. But the
Mhm.
last hour,
Camino.
yeah, the last hour of Attack of the Clones is A tier movie to me. But it's in
I
the B
agree.
tier because of the first half.
No, I think I agree with that 100%. I thought the beginning was a little wonky in Attack of the Clones, but like by the end it was like, wow, this is absurd. Like you're just seeing. I mean, what wasn't that the showdown in the what was the fucking the fighting pit where they show down at the end?
Yeah, Geonosis in the arena.
Geonosis? Yeah, in the arena.
Yeah, and then all the
Dude,
Jedi show up, and then the clones come and save them. You first see the clones in action. I mean, I think this movie's great. I'd probably put it like right here.
yeah. And you got Mace Windu reminding you that the party's over.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And the Jango Fett fight. I think Jango Fett's one of the coolest characters in Star Wars. Like,
Yeah, Django.
I think he's
Yeah,
a great character. I just think, yeah, I think it's a good movie overall. And
agreed.
here is where, here's where the hot takes really start because Revenge of the Sith is S to me.
It's S.
I just,
It's above every movie in A that I
just
look at.
again, like it gets hate for like the first half, but even personally, I don't think the first half of Revenge of the Sith is bad by any means. I think the Dooku fight's cool. I think the Grievous fight's cool. I think all of it's so cool. But
Yeah.
Order, not even Order 66 on the Palpatine versus Windu fight on is some of the best cinema you're ever gonna watch. Just
Mhm.
epic fights, cool story, adult themes, like the turn of Anakin. Like the one thing I will say is the prequels, the prequels, like,
Yoda versus Palpatine too, and that
oh my god, dude, Yoda vs
amazing.
Palpatine at the same time as Anakin vs Obi-Wan. Anakin vs Obi-Wan
Yeah.
is one of the best fights in cinema history and one of the biggest payoffs of all time.
Yeah. Amazing.
The lightsaber
Oh, that scene was
choreography,
unreal.
yeah, the lightsaber choreography, the way they fight, like the way you can like tell like Obi-Wan trained Anakin just from the fight, and Yoda and Palpatine's great too, but it doesn't quite hold the same weight. And then I mean, bro, you can't look over Order 66. Order 66 is one of the coolest
Yeah.
sequences in any movie. The fall of the
Yeah.
Jedi, like it just, I think it's S for sure.
Yeah. Yeah. You're seeing it pan. You're seeing it pan to all the fucking different areas
Yeah,
during the war, at the beginning of the war, and like the temple, like when it's under attack. You're just seeing the entire shift of everyone taking the order. It's like crazy.
yeah. But I mean, yeah, I can't say enough good about that movie. The start of Darth Vader, but all right, we'll go next. A New Hope. I So here's where it's
I,
gonna be a little weird. I'd watch A New Hope over Goblet of Fire, but I wouldn't watch it over Order of the Phoenix. So what would you do?
you'd watch New Hope over Goblet?
Yeah, dude, I really, yeah, I mean, I like A New Hope. It's where it started. For the same reason,
New
I
Hope's
think,
solid.
dude, I
I
think it's.
think.
Have you, and bro? I don't know if you've ever watched this before, but have you watched the edit? And if not, we're gonna watch it right when we finish this. Before the Dark Times on YouTube.
Mm-mm.
It makes the scene where Obi-Wan tells Luke about his father. I mean, Carter, that alone like makes it A tier. I'll show it to you after this. It's one of the best things you've ever watched, and Alec Guinness is just a genius. And the fact that in the 70s when George Lucas made that movie, he had nothing on the prequels to go off of. It makes it
Right.
insane. I think it's A
Yeah.
tier.
Yeah. No, I agree. I think it's a really good movie. I mean,
We'll
I
put
just
it
think
like
it's
right
it's
here
it's
maybe.
obviously like with all of them, the older ones for most of them, it's like they're a little slower. I'd
Yeah, they're
say
just dated.
Empire Strikes Back is probably the most action packed, I
For
thought.
sure, for
But
sure. They're just
but
dated.
yeah.
I
Yeah.
mean, and
Solid film nonetheless. Empire Strikes Back is fucking good though.
I think it's
There's no way you're putting that one below New Hope, right?
no. I'd probably put it like right here or right here. Would you rather watch it than Fellowship? Oops,
Ooh.
dude. I might even put Empire S.
You mean Return of the Jedi?
No, Return. Where'd I put Empire? No, I meant Empire.
You put Empire in
My
A,
bad.
yeah.
I'd put dude, cause okay, here's the thing you got to think about, bro, is the I am your father, like that's one of the biggest memes, like one of the biggest things in pop culture, but this is literally the movie that did it. That was
Yeah.
like one of the biggest, that is like the biggest reveal in cinema history at the time.
Hmm.
And what this movie did for special effects and everything else, like
Yeah.
it falls victim to its time, but I think it's an S tier movie. I really do. It's where in the scenes with Luke on Dagobah, like I just
Yeah.
in Yoda.
Yeah, him training with Yoda, yeah,
I mean,
dude. I
think
I agree. Hoth, the beginning in Hoth is sick.
dog. Think about how iconic Yoda and how I am your father are in pop culture and just in like movies in general. Those were both this movie.
Yeah. No, I agree. I think it's probably the best of the old three in my opinion.
I think it just
I think
has. I think it has to be up there for iconicness reasons.
yeah. I would say bottom of S, top of A is a fair rating
I
for
think
this
we
one.
gotta. I think we gotta leave it there.
Yeah.
Um,
Next one. Turn.
dude, Return of the Jedi.
I like this one. It's not Empire Strikes Back, but I don't know. In my eyes, I like this one a little more than New Hope. It's just
Really?
I don't know if it's nostalgia reasons, but yeah, dude, like I like the scene where he's escaping like the death of the Sarlacc pit, Jabba,
Yeah.
Luke, you know? Like I think that's sick. I mean, people hated the Ewok scene. I didn't mind it.
I
I
didn't,
thought the
dude.
Ewoks kind of cool.
I liked the Ewoks. The reason I would put it below A New Hope for me personally is it's kind of A New Hope story recycled and changed a little bit.
Yeah.
I don't know. Are you fine with it there?
Let's see what's behind it. Or that Half-Blood Prince, Order of the Phoenix.
That's Order of the Phoenix.
Okay.
Or you want to go like this? I think A New Hope just has to be in front of it for starting it all. For the same reason I
What's the one behind Return of the Jedi? Is that Deathly Hallows Part 1?
yeah.
Okay.
You fine with that?
Yeah. I mean, you could probably even put Deathly Hallows Part 1 in front of Return of the Jedi. Maybe.
I don't know. I think I like it like that.
Already.
Um,
Now we get to roast. Let's fucking go.
in my opinion, Force Awakens is the best one Disney made,
Yeah. No, the first one's the best.
and I think it's bottom of C, but I think it's the best one they made.
I agree.
There's some
Rogue
like
One was sick too.
dude, I forgot to put Rogue One on this list.
It's not really like in part of like it's not technically part of it.
God, if it, yeah,
Their
just
trilogy,
if you
but
made it, if you made it
amazing
this far in
movie.
the video, I'd probably put Rogue One bottom of A.
Yeah, let us know what you think about Rogue One.
Yeah, I think Rogue One's great, but yeah, dude, as far as yeah, I think that's where this has to go, bro. I mean, it
Agreed.
has the Han Solo. The biggest downfall for this movie for me was it ruined Han Solo, but then the next one went and ruined Luke even worse. So
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think like
It was a double whammy.
I think like this has to be here, and there was still like some decency in this movie.
Yeah.
Um, I mean, dude, this one's F. Wait, what is this?
Yep.
Rise of Skywalker? Oh
Yep.
no, Rise of Skywalker's the last one. What or dude, I don't even know what they're called, bro. This is how much I don't like these movies. This
I
one was
just remember
horrible.
this. I remember the second one. I don't remember the name. I just remember watching him just ruin Luke. I didn't like
Yeah,
it.
they just
And,
ruined Luke. That's the biggest
and
problem with this.
yeah, there was one. Hold on, I'm gonna have to look it up.
Oh, here's the other thing I was going to say about Force Awakens is Force Awakens, if you haven't watched any of the other Star Warses, it can still be perceived as a decent movie. That's why I'm putting it up there. But if you've watched any of the other Star Warses, it's horrible. I'm sorry, Episode 9 is my least favorite. I can't stand Episode 9. Do you like that one?
Episode 9.
Yeah, the last one. That's the worst one to me. Like, how in the
Uh,
world does Palpatine come back? Like, it's so ridiculous and goofy. It's just so
yeah.
dumb.
I mean, it breaks, dude. Like, I mean, just all these break the laws of Lucas. You know what
Okay,
I
so
mean?
here's the biggest thing, bro. Just so if you've never seen the movies, guys, the whole reason the whole reason the Darth Vader arc happens is because you can't bring people back to life. He wants to save people that are dying, and he's convinced that if you turn to the dark side, you can save people that are dying. The Rise of Skywalker then goes and lets Rey revive people that are dying. The whole point is that you shouldn't be able to do that of the whole entire Star Wars series, and they do it in this movie. So that is just why it ruins it for me. It ruins all of Star Wars. Just so ridiculous.
I just want to also add that for The Last Jedi, which is the second one movie, uh, Rose Tiku is the pilot. She's the most
Yeah.
unnecessary screen time actor next to whatever her name was from the Obi-Wan series. What was her
Yeah.
name?
I don't even
Rose
remember.
Tiku. Just remember the name. It was unnecessary. She was a waste of screen space.
Yeah. I
She
mean,
screamed in our faces for no reason. Just remember that.
yeah, it was bad. It was bad.
Yep.
All right, we'll move on for these, and I think we're getting close to run time, so we'll just kind of speed run these. The Hobbit, bro. I mean, dude, just if you've never seen these or Lord of the Rings are light years better than these movies, but these movies are a fun watch, right?
I
Is
think
that
these
how
were
you would
really,
describe them?
yeah, yeah, very solid movies. But a lot of the fans went in with the expectations of the Lord of the Rings,
And you
action,
just you
and
can't live up to that.
and you can't live up to it. Yeah, Peter Jackson's just different. It's just it is what it is. But no, I agree. The Hobbit movies, I watched all three of these in theaters. I thought they were very, very good movies. Definitely, I would say Unexpected Journey, probably my favorite of the three, though.
Yeah, so here's I just like, dude, I just like the thing about these movies is they're cool and they're fun to watch, but just the story doesn't hold up to me. I'd probably put them all like low B and maybe the Five Armies top of C. What do you think?
Did you like the Desolation of Smaug better than the Battle of Five Armies? I know some people. I think
I think
that's
the
what a lot of
story,
people
like,
did,
yeah, I
but
think the story's a little better, but like the Battle of
it's just
Five
very
Armies,
slow.
yeah, the Battle of Five Armies has cool moments, like one of those
Yeah,
type things.
yeah. I would say Unexpected Journey uh, above Smaug, in my opinion. I felt like that one, bro. They fought the giants. That's where they found. Remember, they have to fight the
Yeah,
giants, and then they find the elven swords
I
or
think
the
this
elvish
one,
swords in the
Smog.
cave, and then they go and fight the goblins. Like that, I thought the first one was pretty damn good. Just overall, felt like a complete movie.
Yeah,
But Smaug was a good one. Like for like the story, it was just very slow. It kind of did feel like a filler for movie one to movie three, because like you're picking off kind of where movie one left off, and you're also setting up movie three for the beginning
yeah,
when they actually kill Smaug.
yeah.
So
I agree with you. I think this is pretty solid. I'm pretty happy with this.
I think this is gas.
I
I
think
like
this
this list.
I think this is pretty good. Yeah, man. If you guys have never seen any of these movies, I think this is the best way to do it. I think this is good.
I
Just so you know what you're getting yourself into.
recommend every single one of these.
Yeah.
Put them on the list, boys.
All right. Let's go. That was a good run.